So I'm going to show you the connection between low back pain and the brain. And we came up with a strategy that is highly effective at not only addressing low back pain and improving it in minutes, but also training the brain to do that. And I'm going to do that with this headband, these glasses, and this elastic band. Now these glasses actually have a laser that projects, kind of like a laser pointer. And so the reason why this all works well together is because most of the time, at the very initiating point of having low back pain, especially if it's on one particular side or if you have more tightness on one side, it really actually comes from the brain. And there's a part of the brain called the vestibular system that is often miscalibrated. These are the motion sensors in the brain. There's actually 10 on each side. And when you have a receptor in there that's overactive, it actually creates a pattern of muscle tension and posturing in your body. And so if it's overactive on the left side, for example, the left side, the posterior left side of my neck or my low back and my leg can actually tighten. And sometimes it's the whole thing, and sometimes it's some parts of it or another. But when it comes to the lower back, what's most common is for the piriformis muscle, that muscle that's just in the middle of your butt cheek that often people refer to as, I have sciatica because it hurts there. That muscle will tighten up and it'll cause your leg to rotate out. So if you're standing and you look at your feet and one rotates out a little bit more, or you have more tightness along the back of the leg on one side, or more weakness in your hip stabilizers, then you likely have this scenario, and this exercise will work really well for you. Tight IT bands, tightness in the glute there, some of the pain in this area, or tightness in your lower back, more so on one side, that's the side that you're going to want to do this exercise on. So you take this band, and you're going to put that above, around each leg, but above the knee. So we're going to go on each side like that, right above the knees. So then you have resistance here, okay? Because these stabilizers get weaker when this windup happens, so we want to strengthen them, but we've got to do that at the exact same time that we reset and recalibrate the vestibular system. And this is all based on a method called the gravity reset method, which I've developed over the past 4 years. And this exercise, I've tested it out and seems to have like a 9 out of 10 success rate in immediately bringing pain down or stabilizing the hip. So this is how you do it. It's really important that you turn the laser on, and you want to have this weighted headband on to give your brain a better perception of where your head is. So the laser projects out, and you want to project it out on your thumb, and you want to hold both hands together, look at the laser, and you're going to step back and to the left like this. So the resistance band is providing resistance, engaging those stabilizers, that IT band and glute muscles that are often really tight. It stabilizes them. And what's really impressive is that as much as you think that might be the wrong thing to do because those muscles are tight and uncomfortable, it actually stabilizes the hip. But you have to actually move. You have to move in that plane. I would suggest doing 30 steps 2 to 3 times a day. Each time you do it, you should feel a sense of more and more relief in there. So again, you turn the laser on. You want your head, your eyes, and your target to be perfectly in plane as you're stepping back into the left like that with the resistance band. So against that resistance, try to tighten up your abs at the same time so you really are engaging your core within this exercise. To make it a little bit more advanced and activate that region in your brain a little bit more, you can actually turn on a metronome, and what the metronome will do is it will create a timing where you want to land your steps on beat to the metronome. So try this out before you do your decompression at home, because it'll stabilize and balance out the musculature before you decompress your spine. And then you can do it again immediately after. Now, one other thing that I really love doing is when I use the bench to strengthen my back, I like to also do somewhat of a scissoring motion with my legs and with my arms to also stabilize the deep stabilizing muscles within the spine. And the way that you would do that is very simply on your stomach. simply just open this up here so that you can lay down prone on the bench. And you're gonna go on your stomach like this. And you're gonna put one leg underneath the pad here and one leg above it. So you're scissoring as if you were walking. So the one that's above is gonna move forward and the one that's below is gonna go back. And so as you're closing that scissor motion, at the same time with your arms, you wanna bring your left hand and push forward. So as the right leg pushes towards the floor, the left arm should push towards the floor and the right arm should pull back, just like this. Okay, as if you do it's kind of like doing that walking motion, and you can do 3 seconds, 10 repetitions, and then you're gonna switch sides. So then now you're gonna be pushing here, pulling there, and at the same time you scissor in the opposite direction down there. 3 seconds, 10 reps, alternate that. You do each side, at least 10 reps on each side, but you can easily go up to 30 reps.